What's up, people? Welcome to the What's Been Going On of this week from the 21st to the 27th of October. And I have to say, the best week of the month, without any doubt. Had multiple iconic days, and I'll tell you what I did today. So, today is the 27th. We had a football match. We had Montpellier-Toulouse. So, I'm going to the stadium. And to put it into context, the stadium, it's in the ghetto place of town, and it's a place where you don't really want to get robbed. So what in my logic did I do? I was going with one of my buddies. The dude didn't really need to impress him or dress nice in any sort of way. We're going to a very ghetto place. It was raining the whole day. So I didn't even have the vibes to go, but as well we had planned it multiple weeks ago. So of course I was going, and he's a very nice friend of mine. So I'm like, okay, I'll go to a ghetto place to see a football match and it's raining. I should dress as low key as possible. I want to go under the radar. So that's exactly what I did. What did I do? I put in a little t-shirt with some holes, the baggiest jeans I have, and the less cleanest, the dirtiest shoes I had. All of these are wearing a very bad hoodie, very ugly hoodie, that I literally just have for occasions like this, because since I lived in Latin America multiple years, I do understand how it is, to dress under a radar, to nobody be giving you some weird looks and maybe some bad actions at the end. So I'll go to this place dressed as bad as I possibly can. And you know who's there? I couldn't believe it when I was there. Behind me, there were the people I knew. On top of me, there were people I knew. To the right, there were people I knew. And to the left, there were people I knew. And all these people were Erasmus students. So none of them were French, so it makes sense. Maybe they thought, okay, so they may have seen in TV a French football match, in the Stadium of Paris, where they dress super nice and it's a Champions League night. Maybe they had that in their mind and they didn't really know that the place we were going was a bit ghetto. Well, I see the prettiest people I've met here in the whole year. All of them were there and I knew all of them. Below me, I knew the people. I was just surrounded by people I knew that I would, and I was dressed so bad. And I was like, oh no. Oh man, we had the Italians, the Belgians, the Dutch, the Polish, the dude, everyone, Latinos, all the prettiest possible people there. They were all there. All of them. I had no idea why would they be dressed like that. They were wearing the typical fancy scarves, and they were wearing makeup and they looked just so bougie and nice, and I was dressed so freaking bad because I thought I'm going to a ghetto place and it's under the rain. I shouldn't be dressing any good. I was wrong this time. I was very freaking wrong. So I was sort of, I don't know, Montpellier lost, my team, the team we went to see, they lost 3-0 in the first half. The match continued to be 3-0, but so they get destroyed. I wear a very bad outfit, and as well, I was not really the vibes to go, so I was like, oh no, crap. Okay, this was Sunday, and as well, Saturday night, to top it all off, the momentum was not that good, because on Saturday night, it was the Real Madrid Barcelona. So I go with my Spanish friends to a ball. I'm wearing a Real Madrid thing. As you know, I'm a big Madrid fan, and Madrid lost in the home of Madrid 4-0. So I was not in a good mood. So Saturday night and Sunday morning, I was not really in a good mood. And it was interesting to see. I went with my Spanish friends. I really like him, very cool. But we go Barca scores one goal, we're like, oh crap. Then Barca scores a second goal, we're like, oh crap. And the third and the fourth, and we didn't even finish the match, we just got up and left. Oh, that was a tough night. And okay, I know I think the most iconic night of the week by far was Thursday night. So what happened was there was this Halloween party. I was very excited about this Halloween party. Very, very, very excited. You may ask yourself why. Well, I was going with a buddy. His name is Matthias. He's half Latino, half French. The two craziest nights of my life, he has been involved in them. And I haven't seen this guy since April or June. So I really wanted to see him. You know, I really wanted to have a great night with him. I really wanted to spend in another iconic night. And sort of that's what was happening, you know. He comes to my place. Well, I was drinking before, then he came. And he's like, oh, where can we find some? And I'm like, don't worry about it. I got you. We go, we buy the cheapest rum possible, multiple bottles. Like bottles like this. And we were drinking them with orange juice because that's the whole freaking juice I had. Orange juice. So we're mixing up orange juice with this rum. And the rum, it was gasoline, you know. It was like when you open it and you smell it, it reminded me of Latin America. It reminded me of rum that costs €2 back in Latin America. Well, it smelled exactly like that, and it hit exactly like that. So he comes to my place. We're here. We're getting hammered. Well, yeah. We're getting hammered here. I was like, oh my god, this night is going to be nuts again. Then we go out to the residence of the Spanish girls. Like we go to where the Spanish girls live. We start drinking with them. So we're with the Spanish girls. I don't know, 6, 7 girls. It's me and Matthias, and I'm like, oh. And then we go to the city center to pick up the bracelets to go to the party. So we have a good time with the Spanish girls. I don't know, make some jokes. We drink a bit more, and then we go to the city center where there's all the Erasmus people, all the people that we're going to party with. And then when it was time to go, like at this time I'm very hyped up. I go to speak with some French people. Okay, this makes no total sense of what I'm going to say. I went to speak with some French people. They were sort of funny, and then the night did a 180 turn because right when we were going to the club, I was with the French people. I think I lost perception of time and I went with them. So I was going to a club with multiple people I knew. It was planned, it was great, and then I just escaped myself and I went to another apartment with people I had no idea who they were, and I didn't know them at all. And I spent the night there, and they were nice, but it was sort of weird because I didn't really know them, and there was like a cat. And they gave me a bit of food. It was a house party, it was chilling. And then at one point we're sitting in the sofa and I'm like, what have I done? Why am I here? Because I was supposed to be in the party. I didn't check my phone the whole night. And as well, like Friday morning, to end up the thing, I stay with them for the night. Thankfully, they lived close by to me. So I came back walking to my place. I didn't look at my phone the whole night, so I had no idea what time it was. I come to my place, and I remember coming to my place, sleeping, and then randomly I wake up at 8 a.m., which is amazing because I had class at 9 something in 8 a.m. So it was enough for me to go to school. So I just woke up, changed, and went to school. But I check on my phone in the morning. I had so many missed calls from the Spanish people, the Matthias, like they were all asking me, where are you? Are you okay? Are you in the party? Oh man, I felt so bad because I really, really wanted to enjoy the night with them. I really wanted to spend it with them, but I just thought it was a good idea to be with some people I didn't know and do like a big side quest that, oh my god. Yeah, and they were all like asking me as well. Like yesterday when I went to see the Madrid, like Barcelona, they were like telling me like, where were you? Like I thought you were coming with us. I was like, yeah, I thought I was coming with you as well, but it's just I don't know. Yeah, so I don't know how to feel about it, you know, because it's sort of funny, but I didn't really enjoy it, that much. Then Friday was just a disaster. Like Friday was just it was no good. And as well, Tuesday was another iconic day because first I get up. We have no school this day. We only have to do one job, and it's to like check and give a friendly report to a case study. So thankfully, there's two things here. First, I did quite knew what to do, and secondly, it was a bit of luck because if your report that was giving was very good, then you didn't really had any friendly reviews to give because it's like, oh, you did it well, haha. But I got given a very bad report, so I had lots of things to correct. Therefore, I had lots of things to tell them to correct, and that was great. So I got lucky enough to get a bad report. That was good. I corrected it. That was great. Then I go to play basketball for the first time, I think, in the year with an American dude. His name is Jackson. So this dude, I met him. We have one class or two classes together this semester. One day, yeah, I think Monday, we were just speaking about basketball randomly, and then he said, "Yeah, I went to play." I was like, "What? You went to play? I haven't played in months." And he's like, "Oh yeah, and then next thing one thing led to the another. Then we agreed to go the next day to play basketball, and it was great, man. It was great. It brought up so much memories. I used to play lots of basketball in high school, like a lot. 5 times a week. I was going to the park. I was in a team. We were going to other cities to play, so it was great. And in this year, I haven't played basketball, so it was great. At the end, I scored a winning bucket. We played a 3v3 with some French people. My shot starting to get in. At first, none of them were getting in. But, I'm a shooter. That's my speciality. So I was shooting. They went in. It was great. I scored the game-winning shot. It was a 3. At the beginning of the match, I scored many 3s. Like, we were losing by, it was 221. We were, 10-2 or something. I started scoring 3s. We came back. It was just a great day. And in the afternoon, I went out with this, with the same person I've been seeing the last weeks. So we go out. I was like, oh no, I don't really know what to do now, because we've done most of the possible activities that you can do. Like date ideas, most of them that you can do in the city have already been done. So I was like, what can I do now? And there's this quite modern neighborhood close to my school. And I was like, have you gone there? Do you know there's a little lake? And she's like, no, I've never been there. And I was like, perfect. Because with that, if she would have said she knew there, I had no option whatsoever to do in that date. So it was it's a tiny bit of luck as well. So we ended up going there, and the train, when we go there, there's a person I know in the train, so that's a bit uncomfortable. But then we're there, we have a great time. We go to a little, these spots where they have little restaurants and they have some TV, and Paris was playing, so we saw a bit of that game. Then we came back. Oh, and it was quite romantic, I have to say. It's quite a romantic day. Now I'm starting to see her for multiple weeks. It's yeah. Well, yeah. And one funny thing is that when we were coming back from the little place with the restaurants, we had to go in an underground tunnel where you don't see anything. It's pitch black, no light whatsoever, and we're just walking, blah 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 blah. And then all of a sudden she screams. I was like, okay, why are you screaming? And then she yells out, a ghost. I got so freaking scared. I got goosebumps. It was bad. I was like, why are you screaming? You say you see a ghost. I don't see anything. It's pitch black. Then we run. So what comes to my mind is, okay, now we need to run. So we need to run until light, because if there's a ghost and you're under a tunnel with no light, I think the ghost has to you know, it has the home advantage in that instance. So we go to like, we press the tunnel as fast as we can. And they're like, what do you mean a ghost? You know, she said a mouse. I was like, fucking hell, a mouse. Really? Yeah. So I thought we had seen a ghost, or she had seen a ghost. I was like, it was very freaking weird. But yeah, Tuesday night was great, you know? Yeah, as I said before, like I've been seeing her for multiple weeks now. Like what? I don't know. What do we do now? Like I don't know. Oh, it's nice. You know, it's nice that I'm seeing this. You know, I don't really know how to comment. So Wednesday morning, she said, you know, she wakes up here. It's nice. We eat breakfast together. It's cute. It's cute. I have to say. What did we do? Oh yeah, and on Wednesday I went to see. What did I went to see? Barca Bayern with my buddies as well. By Barca won 4-0. No, yeah, they won 4-0. They started the match. Rafinha's the captain. We're like, why is Rafinha the captain? Then Rafinha scores a hat trick, and we're like, oh, okay. Now we get where Rafinha's the captain. And yeah, that was a week. That was a week. Monday, I don't. Yeah, you know that was practically the week. My God, it was a great week. It was a great week. It was lots of things happening, great stuff. And yeah, next week's Halloween. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, thank you for watching this video, and see you next week with the new What's Going On. Bye.